Welcome. You're tuning in because you want to get straight to the good stuff, right?
Yeah,
Quick insights, deep understanding without wading through pages.
exactly. And today we're tackling Australia.
Yep, Australia. We've gathered info on its geography, its really ancient indigenous history, that unique wildlife, the modern culture, and the economy, too.
A real mix. Our mission, basically, is to pull out the most, well, surprising and fascinating bits for you.
Things that really make you think. It's a place where the super old meets the super new.
In some pretty cool ways.
Okay, so geography first. Size. It's massive, right? Sixth largest country.
Huge.
Mm.
But it's not just the size, it's the sheer variety. You've got the massive dry outback,
Yeah, deserts stretching on forever.
but then lush tropical rainforests, especially up north. And then miles and miles of coastline. Stunning beaches.
And that great dividing range down the East Coast, that's pretty significant too.
Oh, definitely. It shapes a lot of the climate on that side. And you can't forget landmarks like Uluru, right in the heart of the country.
That iconic red rock, it's visually stunning, but it also ties into the next point, doesn't it? The indigenous heritage.
Absolutely. We're talking about Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples, the original custodians,
Ooh.
for over 60,000 years.
60,000. It's hard to even wrap your head around that length of time.
It really is. And their connection to the land, it's not just history. It's alive. You see it in their art, hear it in their music, their stories.
So it's a continuous culture.
Deeply continuous. Think about the rock art sites, like in Kakadu National Park. They're not just old drawings. They're libraries of knowledge, of beliefs, of connection. It's a real glimpse,
Or glimpse into something profound. Okay, let's pivot to the wildlife, because Australia is famous for its weird and wonderful creatures.
Weird is definitely one word.
Yeah.
Yeah, the isolation of the continent meant evolution took a unique path.
So kangaroos, koalas, the marsupials everyone knows.
The poster children, sure. But then you have the monotremes, the platypus, and the echidna, egg-laying mammals.
Which is just bizarre, biologically speaking.
It's incredible, like a living fossil in a way. Australia's a haven for these ancient types of mammals.
And underwater, the Great Barrier Reef.
Oh, the reef, the world's biggest coral reef system. It's teeming with life, just an explosion of marine biodiversity.
But also fragile, right? We hear a lot about that.
Extremely fragile. It's like a barometer for the health of our oceans globally. Crucial ecosystem.
Okay, moving towards the Australia of today. It's incredibly multicultural.
Very much so. Immigration, especially post-World War II, has really shaped modern Australia.
How does that play out? What does it look like on the ground?
Well, you really feel it in the cities.
Ah.
Places like Sydney, Melbourne, they're genuine cultural melting pots.
Yeah.
You taste it in the food, you see it in the festivals, just the general vibe of the place. It's this blend of traditions from all over the world mixing with, that existing Aussie culture and the deep indigenous roots.
Create something new.
Exactly. A dynamic, constantly evolving identity.
And economically, we often think mining, agriculture, resources, boom.
And those are still very important, definitely. Big exports. But that's not the whole picture anymore.
Right. There's more going on.
Yeah, there's a real push towards innovation. Australia is becoming quite a hub for research and development.
In what areas specifically?
Things like renewable energy technology, they're doing some really interesting work there. And also medical science. Lots of cutting-edge research. It's about building that knowledge economy.
So shifting gears a bit from just digging stuff up.
Sort of diversifying, yeah.
Yeah.
Using that brain power, it's key for tackling future challenges. Climate change, health.
Okay, so wrapping this up, Australia. It's this land of really stark contrasts, isn't it? Unimaginably ancient heritage right alongside modern cities and forward-thinking innovation.
It really is. Deep time, unique nature, and human ingenuity all sort of colliding and interacting.
We hope this quick dive gave you a better feel for what makes Australia, so many layers.
It's a place you could keep exploring forever, really.
Definitely. And maybe here's a final thought for you to chew on. With such an ancient foundation and this drive for modern solutions, all playing out across this incredibly diverse continent, what kinds of unexpected ideas or maybe even cultural shifts might Australia offer the world next?
Interesting question.
Something to ponder. Thanks for joining our deep dive today.